No! Welcome back to another exciting video. I'm John Campos with Your Success Today, and
I'm Austin Brown with Summit Funding.
And today we're talking about, are all realtors or real estate professionals created the same?
So, John, in your experience, what makes a good realtor? How does someone find a good realtor?
I say first and foremost is someone who can do a lot less of this, a lot more of this, listen, understand, and then you can educate and help.
When you're working with a lender or a real estate agent like yourself, the most important thing is to work with someone who you can trust, who you feel that you have a personal relationship with. Sure. And at the end of the day, this is the biggest purchase you may make in your entire life. And you want to trust those people that you work with to get that across the line.
You're effectively paying the same for the best or the worst, just so you know. At the end of the day, whether it's a lender or a real estate professional, if the difference in payment is not substantial, you're really not working in your best interest if you're just settling for whomever, Joe Schmo, real estate professional. From the moment you first speak with them, whether it's a text or call or whatever that may be, to the moment you close and even after close, your experience is outstanding, worth every single penny, and you should even want to reach in your pocket and pay them more. And if they're not doing that, you more than likely are working with the wrong person. We are real estate professionals, obviously, but we also have had not so great experiences. So, Austin, do you mind sharing something so that people can see, what may be a problem, what problems do arise?
I'll never forget the first time I bought a home with my wife, and the realtor that we worked with was very non-communicative, hard to get a hold of, and it was just very frustrating to be making this big purchase and going through that and have questions when we were uneducated on the process and needing somebody to go to.
Right.
And that was really, really hard to deal with when we wouldn't get a response back.
I'm sorry. You're better, you're safe now.
Thank you.
And for the record, he was not in the real estate business at that time, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So he was, like any of you guys, just doing his very best with what he knew. I'm going to share a story with you about one of my experiences. I was already in the business, and I know how to ask very specific, very real questions that are pertinent to making a decision. However, I was chasing a deal, a better interest rate, no fees or low fees, something that I had not done before, and this was the second home I've ever purchased. So, for myself personally, I was willing to take a chance, and it ended up costing me a lot. So, I had to move out of the current house I was living in. I had and rent it out as a requirement. I had spent money on inspections. I spent nearly $1,000 on inspections plus appraisal. And then at the end, they gave me a hard decline. They said, for whatever reason, the information they were going off of was inaccurate. And somehow now, after telling me for weeks that we were good to go, no, there's no problem, he just stopped picking up his phone, stopped responding to emails. And then I called a few people, and eventually they said, sorry, we can't do anything for you. And that was it.
John, I'm sorry that happened to you. You're safe now.
That is a terrible experience, and I'm not the only one. That has happened to clients of mine who have used lenders that they heard of online or that a friend recommended. It does happen, even when you're a seasoned professional. And if you arm yourself with knowledge and surround yourself with the best people and not try to chase deals or get the lowest fees, pursue the best possible fit for you and people who can explain things in a way you understand, I think that is what we should be doing here.
I agree.
So suffice to say, it's all about resources. In fact, we have more videos where you can learn more about the home buying process, more about lending, more about escrow, every question you could possibly have. We have content for it. Thanks so much, guys. As always, have a wonderful and blessed day. Until next time.
Nailed it. Cut. It's like I could get lost in those things.
You gotta look
No!
Don't think about it. Okay. Be about it.